Hi guys, today I'm doing a review on the Laboratories Spectral.lash. This is a lash growth serum. They also have it described as an eyelash stimulator. I have tried a lot of eyelash serums and things like that in my day because, as you can tell by looking at my short lashes, my lashes suck. I have the world's shortest eyelashes. They are straight, they are almost blonde. I am wearing a little bit of mascara right now, and that can tell you how bad they are. My lashes don't hold a curl. They are short, straight, they almost point downward. They're bad lashes. So when DS Laboratories reached out to me to try this product, I was more than happy to say yes. This video is going to be sponsored by them, and they did send this to me for free, but you guys know I would never work with a brand if I wasn't genuinely interested in their products and really believed in what they're doing. And like I said, this is a review, so this is going to show my experience with everything. I also wanted to make sure that I mentioned that this is a cruelty-free brand. I would not work with them if it wasn't. I only use cruelty-free products right now, so I did want to make sure I mentioned that. So I only started using this a few days ago, so we're not going to see the results quite yet, but I did want to kind of get out their claims and what, this product is supposed to do and all of that good stuff before we get into it. This is a topical treatment for your eyelashes. It's supposed to add length, quality, and density, which is all things I would love. I, of course, like I said earlier, will be putting in before and after, so right now I'm going to put in a before picture of my lashes. They suck. You can see that I have a lot of growing to do with my eyelashes, and I'm really excited to see what this product does. This has also been clinically tested. This whole brand is very, honestly, clinical, kind of. Everything looks very, not medical, but kind of more scientific than, other types of skincare and things. This brand does hair care, things for hair growth, tons of different things like that. And it is a lot of, clinical type things, so it's a lot more, science-backed. It does claim that you will have results in as little as 3 weeks, so that is what this video is going to figure out if this is true. So like I said, I did have before pictures, so in 3 weeks I will be taking my after pictures and we'll see if there's a result, we'll see if there's a difference. A few days that I've been using this, I obviously haven't noticed anything. It's been about 3 days, but I can say that I did not get any irritation. My eyes are quite sensitive, and it is allergy season, so my eyes are itching from that, but I haven't had any extra redness or itchiness or anything like that on my lash line where I apply this product, so awesome. It has an exclusive applicator, which is something I was really excited about when I saw this product. Most of the lash serums I've used in my day have been like a little brush, kind of like a liquid liner brush, or they've been like a mascara wand, and I feel like the brush doesn't let you control how much product you're getting on your lashes. Almost always when I use something that has a brush, it kind of gets in my eyes. And then the mascara wand type serums, I feel like they only coat the lashes. They don't really get into the root, which is where growth comes from. So this is really cool. It looks like a pen. You click it up from the bottom and take the cap off, and it's like a pen, but it has a little felt type tip on it, which is super cool. And you just click it up until you see some product coming out of the tip, and you draw it on your lash line. Now, I have never had something so easy to apply to the lash line before for my eyelashes. It's not too liquidy. It's not really gel-like either, but it's like a serum consistency, I'd say. And it's just super easy to apply. You can really control how much you're getting out and how much you're applying, which I really enjoy. And you do use this morning and night, which is what I've been doing. And I will be putting in a clip right now of my first impressions, the first time I used it, how I thought it worked out, and all that good stuff, so check that out. Okay, so I'm having my first trial with the Spectral.lash eyelash stimulator. Oh, I see it, there's stuff coming out. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, it's cold. Okay, it doesn't look like anything but a little bit of water. You can almost see it there. Like a little water on my eyelids. It doesn't feel like it's burning or anything, which is a good sign because I do have sensitive eyes. And that was really easy to put on, actually. I feel like this kind of tip really controls the amount of product you're getting. My first impression is pretty good, and obviously I can't tell if my eyelashes are growing just yet. But we will stay tuned. I'm really impressed. I like this too. It looks like a fancy pen. So that was my first impression the first time I used this, and I will continue to use this for the next 3 weeks before I come back and give you my final results. So stay tuned. Hi guys, so I've been using this now for about 2 weeks, and although it does say you'll see results after 3, I wanted to come on here and kind of give you my review, what I think, what results I've gotten, my experience with the product and everything. And after 1 week, I definitely saw thickness. I didn't see much length, which is fine, but I feel like I saw more volume, thickness. Like, if you look close at the pictures, I know it's kind of hard to see, lashes are so tiny in the first place, but I felt like the sparse, like, not bald areas, but like areas that looked a lot more like when you put mascara on, they kind of bunched up, they kind of just looked more full. And that's the biggest difference I had seen, and it wasn't like a huge difference though. It's probably better if you're maybe losing lashes and they are thinning rather than being too short, because I think, at least with my experience, that lashes don't grow past a certain length. So maybe that's what my problem is, but I definitely noticed a bit of thickness, and my first week of experience with this product is really good. Once we got closer to the 2-week mark, which today is day 16, I think, I felt like things started going downhill. Not exactly with what my lashes look like, but with the product itself. After 2 weeks, I noticed that the tip of this would actually start leaking. So you can actually see it right now. I don't know if you're going to be able to. Pretty much what's happening is, even though it's stored upright, I feel like the product is being pushed through after you've already used it. So after the first time I clicked it up, like the first time you obviously have to click it up a couple times, but then after that you really have to hit it once, and there's plenty of product that comes out. But what I noticed is, like, so I apply it, put it back, and then when I picked it up the next day, when I opened this, there would be product on the cap already. So I felt like I had to wipe that off because it was so much that it was wasting product, because if I didn't wipe it off and I applied it, it would leak into my eye because it would be so much product. So I feel like that's kind of wasting the product, and this isn't cheap, so that's kind of frustrating for me. Along with that, not just was it coming out when I wasn't using it, but what was happening is I would draw it on my lash line, and in like 10 seconds it would seep into my eyes and burn. It was like the burning only lasted a few seconds. It's like if you get soap in your eye in the shower, but it still kind of bothered me because I would want to take a tissue and wipe it off because my eyes were bothering me. Now this hasn't bothered my eyes in the long run. I'm not itchy, dry, anything. I haven't had any kind of weird reaction on my eyelid or anything, except when it actually gets in the eye. And the reason I think that's happening is not only because too much product is coming out, but I don't know if maybe you have to shake it. I've tried that. But maybe like once you've been using it for over that much time, like over 2 weeks, maybe the product thins out. So I don't know if like the product in here is separating, but that was starting to bother me for sure. So that was kind of frustrating. Another thing I noticed, although I do like the packaging and it's very unique and innovative and different from other kind of lash serums, the label covers the product, so I don't know how much is left. So there could be like a tiny bit left. Is this for 3 weeks and you got to buy a new one? I don't know how much product is left in here because the label is covering that. So now after 2 weeks, I do feel like this did make my lashes thicker. I can show you more before and afters of what it's like today versus right before I started using it, and I do see more volume. That's what I want to say. Fuller and more volume. That's what I've been noticing rather than length. But I do like this product. Like I said, I do like it. I do think it made a difference. I just think that maybe the packaging has to be a little bit like redesigned. I think the people it's going to be best for is people actually like my mom, who maybe you're a little bit more mature or you are thinning in your lashes. I feel like once you get to a certain age, your lashes do start thinning, and this would be great for those people because it adds that like fullness and kind of stimulates the growth to happen in the first place, I feel like, rather than like lengthening the lashes that are already there. I do think I saw a difference. I do like it, and I would recommend it for people who are looking for more fullness and more volume rather than length. So I was gonna wait all 3 weeks that it says that you see results in as little as 3 weeks is the claim, but I'm already seeing results in 2 weeks, and I also feel like I kind of have my opinion like fully formed already, so I thought I would just get this video up. And I do want to try more stuff from them. If I didn't mention that earlier, they do have a hair growth inhibitor, which I'm really interested in trying, so I might try that out. The stuff from this brand is really interesting. I do feel like a lot of it for head hair is probably really great, but I don't have thinning hair. My hair is actually in really good condition, so I don't feel like I need any of those products, but I would definitely check out their entire line because there's so much to choose from. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Please subscribe to see more from me, and I'll see you next time.